Welcome back! Welcome back to my channel. I've just come out of the shower, so I'm gonna do my skincare for the evening. But I thought it'd be good to have a little video to talk about how the new year is currently going, how I entered the new year, because it was different to how I have ever done it, and I actually think that's a good thing, and it's actually been probably the best entry to the new year, like New Year's Eve, that I've ever actually had. So a little bit of backstory. I love Christmas, like absolutely live for it, but I don't really rate New Year's that much. I think I've just I don't know, I've never really been much of a drinker, so the whole concept of like getting absolutely like pissed for New Year's and just, yeah, it's just never been my kind of vibe. And I don't drink now, but even when I did drink, I just wasn't much of a drinker anyway. So yes, growing up as well, when I was like a teenager and stuff, and New Year's would have probably been like so much more fun then. I didn't really spend it going with friends or doing anything like that. I always spent it with family. My mum was a little bit strict with that aspect, and was very much like, New Year's is about family. But yeah, growing up now, I've just never really enjoyed the hype, I guess. I've always just been a bit like, it's a bit overhyped and underwhelming. Overhyped and underwhelming. That's what I just personally felt. So this year we didn't plan a thing. Like, we literally didn't have any plans whatsoever. It got to like the day before New Year's Eve, I think it was, and I just turned around to Kai and I was like, should we just spend the evening together? We can go into town, because we needed to go and pick up some stuff anyway. So I was like, we can go into town, we can then pop into M&S, get some like M&S foods, it's like nice and bougie, and just spend the evening together. And that's exactly what we did, and it was so nice. It was like such a lovely evening. I actually ended up, I think, falling asleep at like 11:30 or something, but you know, Kai was very, very sweet, bless him. He was just like, if you want to go to bed, like, you can go to bed. But I was a bit more like, no, wake me up 5 minutes before midnight, and then we'll have the countdown together, and then I'll probably go to bed. And that's exactly what happened. And it was just a really, really nice evening, and I actually really enjoyed it. I just enjoyed not having this like expectation of it having to be like this incredible night, or just, there just was no pressure. It was very, very relaxed, and it just felt nice to go into a new year in that sort of relaxed manner. And I created my goals board, which was the last video that you would have seen. If you haven't seen it, I will link it up here so that you can go ahead and watch that. And even with my goals board, like, I've only just joined the gym actually. Today is the 10th of August and I've just joined the gym, so I'm gonna actually go tomorrow. But still, like, I've got on there like a gym tracker, so it's like 5 times a week. So there's like 5 spots, and then there's like so many weeks in there, if that makes sense. So for January I've got 4 weeks. So I've got like 4 rows of 5 circles, and I'm just gonna kind of colour in when I've gone to the gym to just track how many times I've gone in the month. And I haven't obviously gone yet because I've only just joined, and I'm not stressed about it. I'm not kind of being like, oh God, I've already started the year and I'm off to a bad start because I haven't done what I said I was gonna do. Yeah, I'm not feeling like that whatsoever. I'm kind of just giving myself grace. I'm also very, very much aligned with the universe, in the sense that I do believe that this time of year is the year of recuperation. What? This time of year is the time of recuperation, and you know, the whole world around us, as in nature itself, is kind of resting. All the trees are dead, the leaves haven't grown, nothing like that. So it's a time to be resting, to recuperate, to spend more time indoors and spend a lot more time relaxing and resting and sleeping and just getting all of that kind of aspect up. So I'm not really being super hard and super strict on myself if I haven't started, you know, going crazy yet on all the stuff. So yeah, it feels good to just have ease into the new year. And I think that's the point that I kind of want to make in this video. With the new year, everyone always kind of has resolutions or goals or some sort of like expectation that they put on themselves that they don't usually have, and they tend to just drop off when they find that actually they haven't lived up to that said expectation. But I just want to say that we need to be giving ourselves grace at this time of year. 100%, if you want to set resolution, you want to set yourself a goal for the year, do that by all means. There's no like, you know, there's no thing saying you shouldn't do that and you shouldn't try and improve yourself and you shouldn't try and do this and you shouldn't try and do that because it's January and the whole world's dying and we should be resting. There's, you know, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is if you need to rest and you need to kind of ease into it, then do that, because that's what's best for you. And also, if you want to go full pelt ahead and you do, and then you find that you kind of drop the ball a little bit, that's okay. It's okay to do that, because you're learning something new, you're building new habits, and habits are formed by repetition. So the longer you've been doing something, the more ingrained it is into your subconscious that you're just going to do it without realizing. So if you're trying to change something that's basically burned into your subconscious, that shit's going to take time. So just like give yourself grace, take your time with it. Don't be so hard on yourself if you've kind of already fallen off the bandwagon on your resolutions or your goals. That's okay. Tomorrow's another day. Pick it back up. It's not that big of a deal. Love yourself, give yourself grace, and just take it easy. And it's just so in alignment with how I'm feeling at the moment, and also just like the overall theme of this year for me, which is balance. And I feel personally like I've always been gravitated towards the angel number, like 888. I just don't know what it is. I'm very much like, I like curved shapes. Like our wedding invites are basically like an arch, so it's, yeah, it's literally just arched. Maybe I'll insert a picture here so you can kind of see what the shape it is. But no, I probably won't do that because I can't be bothered. But I'm very much about round shapes, and so I think that's probably why I gravitate towards 888, because it's like circles. But when I actually then looked into what that number like meant, and it being about balance, it just made so much sense to me, because I've always gone on for quite a while about how I really need to learn to balance my life, because I'm the type of person, which I know there's so many people like this out there, that I kind of want something yesterday, and patience isn't the best thing for me. And sometimes I just like, sometimes, I say sometimes, most of the time I tend to like overdo something. For example, TV series, I will binge watch a series until it's finished, and then I'm like, oh, like there's no balance with me in that aspect, and there should be. So I feel like it's very fitting that I pulled the 2 of Pentacles as my overall theme for this year, and I do think it's very fitting that I gravitate towards 888 as my angel number, which also goes about balance. So I do feel very aligned with that at the moment. Whether that will change in the year, probably. That probably is going to happen. That, you know, a year is like, it's a long time, and things change and things happen. So we shall see how I'm feeling as the year goes on. But right now I'm feeling pretty good. Even though I have had a little bit of a slow start to the year, I'm kind of liking that and enjoying it. So recapping on what the point is of what I'm talking about is, if you've had a slow start to this year, that's okay. Give yourself some grace, be compassionate towards yourself, and we can just be a slow burner. That's not a problem. If you're trying to start new habits, dip your toe in. Don't drown yourself, you know. Start one day a week, maybe 2 days, and just start slow and just continue. And you fall off that bandwagon, you fall off the wagon, that's not a problem, just get back on. And it's only the beginning, it's the start. We've got like, what, I don't even know how many weeks left, to be honest, but like another 11 months left until this year's ended, so it's fine, we've got the time. Just love yourself during it. And now I've finished my skincare and I've finished this video, so I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope what I said made sense, because it was a little bit of a ramble, which sometimes is quite nice to be able to just get what you're thinking off your chest, almost like a little diary entry. So I hope that somebody got something out of what I've just said, and it's, you know, something, you know, maybe someone needed to hear that to stop giving themselves a bit of a hard time. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, got something out of this video, it helped you in some sort of way. Let me know down below how your new year went, how your new year is currently going. If you've got any New Year's resolution, how that's going. Just, yeah, give me a little heads up into how your 2023 is going. I'd love to know. So please do like this video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, of course, because then you can get notifications if you press that bell button into when I have posted another video. It also helps me out knowing that my channel is going in the right direction and you're enjoying the kind of content. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.